everyone and welcome to 2026 on my channel. Good morning everyone, or good afternoon, whatever time of the day you are watching this vlog. It is the 1st of January today and I just thought I'd kickstart my first video of the year on a hike, and I have never done this before, but I've always wanted to go on a little exploration on New Year's Day and just basically start the year off as I means to go on. I want to spend so much more time outdoors this year, really cut down my screen time and basically just pick up on some hobbies. One of my main New Year's resolutions for this year is to invest more time in myself with hobbies, whatever I know brings me joy, that I just put to a side and prioritise other stuff with. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring you guys along with me to a hike today. Basically I'm going to try and explore Llyn y Fan Fawr, hopefully I pronounced that right, I tried my best there, which is in Wales, just by the Brecon Beacons area. Check out Bruno. He's so silly. He's got zoomies. How are you doing? Let's go. He's really excited. He loves going on a hike with me. Hopefully it's not a dead mouse, because he does that every time there's like a dead animal nearby as well. So hopefully that's not the case. I won't be touching you, Bruno. I don't really tend to vlog as much when I hike, just because I like to try and keep present, and it is a distraction away from being on my phone and with technology. But I just thought I'd kind of try and combine all the things I love and just share them a little bit more. So that is the plan for this year. I am really sad, but I really enjoy looking back at some of my videos, because it just reminds me of how much I've done, and it also inspires me to keep doing those things as well. So yeah, I love that. This is the view that we're sort of going towards there to try and head up to the first lake. Some little facts about Bruno: he's actually a rescue dog from Romania and he does have a few behavioural issues, but hopefully as he gets more tired on the walk they tend to kind of fade out. So I kind of keep him away off the main route for a bit until he gets a little bit more kind of relaxed from the new environment that we're in. He knows there's another dog on that path and he's just sat there. We're going this way. Up here then. Brune, let's go. I wouldn't say he's an aggressive, reactive dog. He's just really reactive, and as you can see, he's quite a big dog. And I'm not always that strong to kind of keep him away, especially if other dog owners don't want that interaction as well. So I think for the best and for the least amount of stress, this just works for us. And we still get a good day out of it, but we just go off the proper path, if that makes sense. So we do tend to get lost a little bit now and again, but do you know what, most adventures are the best that way. Hopefully there's a way down from here. Looks like there are footprints from people who have done whatever route this is, so fingers crossed we can get down. We'll just go with it. We'll just see what happens. He loves drinking wild water, so he's loving this experience. So unfortunately we can't get down from this little off the beaten track route, so we're gonna have to go back on ourselves and up the normal path and just hope for the best. Come Bryn. Because basically I really want to see the lakes, and I have wanted to do this hike for so long now, but every time I've tried to do it my car battery broke down last year, so I just thought, do you know what, it wasn't meant to be. So I kind of just gave up with the idea of ever coming here, and then I just thought, as the New Year's around, I'm going to give it one last go, one more attempt, and I'm here finally. And we are back on the original track on the way to the lake. As you can see, the route is pretty well signed. He's in a rush for some reason. There's a bit of a dam system going on there. You wouldn't think that from the other side. That's the view behind me. And we've just come across some waterfalls. Something that's just so magical about water flowing like that. Maybe I'm really simple, but yeah, it's just really nice to listen to. I love it. Surprisingly, it's actually quite warm, even though it's absolutely freezing back in Bristol. I'm about to take my layers off already, so I'm happy about that because I was actually worried that it's going to be way too cold today. It's always a nice surprise when you come out to a hike, you actually get to benefit from the views. A really rare sort of day sometimes, so very chuffed. So we've just come past all of the beautiful waterfall stream side of this walk. Sorry, I'm out of breath. And as you can see in the background, you're now starting to see a bit of the mountain formations, which look absolutely stunning. It looks insane. It's like a Microsoft backdrop or something. Wow. And the light just creeping through up there looks incredible. Let's go. No way, there's some ponies up there. Oh my god, that's wicked. I think they're ponies. Hold on a minute, you have to see this. Oh my god, and they're 3 different colours as well, how cute. Not gonna lie to you guys, I was struggling there for a bit. I am slightly overheating, and that's mainly because I put on way too many layers before I started. But as we've come up a little bit higher, got a bit of more incline, I'm cooling down a bit, which I'm happy about. As you can see, I took my hat off, just got this little bandana on just to cover my ears, because one thing I really struggle with hiking is cold ears. Like the wind just pounds through it and I just end up with a massive headache, so I want to avoid that as much as possible. But yeah, we are at the first lake area and it looks insane, honestly. I love it, it's so cool. This is Llyn y Fan Fawr lake. We're going to come up here. Come up, let's go Bruno, up here, let's go, come on in. Oh, he's so nervous, come on in, up, let's go, upstairs, upstairs, yes, ready, go. Bruno, mummy's up here, don't be silly. Okay, yes, no to the stairs. The horses are actually approaching us. I think Bruno wants to try and avoid them as much as possible. This is the view of the lake behind me, guys. It looks incredible. Even Bruno's had to stop and admire it as well. Wow, it's so quiet, so calm, it's beautiful. I think they're ponies. Oh my goodness, they're coming. How cute. Let's have a little scratch on the post. He's not sure. That is such a random shot. He's still going. That's so funny. How is he? He's got a really itchy chin. No way, he's actually doing his bum now. Bruno, he's itching his bum. That's actually unbelievable. Like, we're up here in the middle of nowhere and there's just like a pony rubbing his chin, his bum, all over the barbed wire. Shocking scenes, isn't it, Bruno? So we're just chilling by the lake area now. He's decided he's a little bit tired. Won't last for long. Good boy. Well done. ponies. Good boy. Me and Bruno are just having a little sit down next to Llyn, aren't we? Got some vegan chicken nuggets and a sausage roll for him from the New Year's buffet my mum put on last night. Everyone deserves a little treat after a little hike, especially when the view is this good. Like, this is what it's all about, getting to this point. I want to go up there, but I'm just gonna have a little rest before we do that. This is well and truly the life. Like, I wish I could do this all the time. These two fringy bits looked cute when I did it this morning, but in the wind they're just a pain. But yeah, I'm gonna head up and get some kind of height before we lose too much daylight, basically, before it gets too dark. So yeah, that's a goal. That is the view behind us. We're almost up this big hill now. Bruno sat down again, admiring the gorgeous view behind us. He naturally just does it. I mean, just look at the view, man, it looks incredible. You know it's cold when I've got this big old hat on again. The higher we're going up, the colder it's getting. I know, shock. I've got all my layers back on now, and I'm actually close to putting my gloves on, but I'm trying to resist doing that until it gets a little bit more darker for the way back. Like I said, I don't want to use all my natural, I don't know, body resources. So that's my maybe not so logical plan, who knows. We just got about, I would actually say maybe just 10 minutes to get to the top of this bit here. We are slightly losing the daylight hours. It is almost 4 o'clock now, and I think by 5 o'clock it would definitely be sunset, dark. So it happens quite quickly. My hat fell off. I don't know if you guys can hear me, if the audio is good. I've never brought this camera out on a windy day hike like this and actually tried to speak over it, so who knows. This might be a big ball of bleh coming out of my mouth. I don't know if I should put the hat on. I'll risk it one more time. If it comes off again, it's staying off. Sod it. One new gadget I bought myself for Christmas is this bag pack with the drinking thing that goes in the back. It's really handy because you are like me and you do find yourself being overstimulated. You just have loads of things on you. It's just there and it's just quick access to get a drink, you know? So yeah, this is on Amazon. It just means you can go hands-free on the hike a little bit. Honestly, I wish I had this sooner. But if you guys can see, that is the moon. It looks massive. I'm pretty sure Bruno's dragging me up this hill. No! Oh god, it's a little bit muddy up here. One thing I'm not looking forward to is going back down there with Bruno. He's already dragging me up. What's he going to do when I go down? I don't want to know. I'm scared. All I'm glad of is that it'll be in the dark, so no one can see it. No witnesses, apart from a few sheep. Feels like we're on top of the world. There's actually nothing down that side. He's still leading the way. My little sat nav. Lucky I was holding my hat because it almost flew off. That's how windy it is up here. have to take a picture of this one. This coat that I'm wearing, by the way, I actually picked it up in a charity shop. It's a H&M windproof coat. It's brand new. I only paid £17 for it. It's actually really good. The hood is actually a good size, because what I do find with like walking coats, the hoods are really small and they just don't fit my head. This one's got a really nice size to it. I kind of tuck away and hide from the world in this hood, so I kind of like that. But yeah, I'm currently just sitting up here admiring the gorgeous views and just appreciating how far I've come in life, as sad and as soppy as it sounds, but just soaking up last year's energy. I am not really a big fan of New Year, New Me, but I feel like it's actually time to kind of actually take everything I've learned into consideration over the past couple of years and maybe rebrand myself before I'm 30. I'm not talking about a personality transplant, I'm just talking about like the energy I give to everyday life. Basically, I want to recharge that, I want to refuel it, and I'm not going to sit here for too much longer, just because I do want to make sure it's not going to be pitch black by the time I get down, because it's really steep edges, as you can see. I just want to make sure I'm kind of down ground level before that happens, because I don't want to misplace my footing. So I'm going to crack on a little bit. I'm just going to go a little bit higher and then make our way back down. I keep saying that, but yeah, again, I just want to keep pushing myself and keep talking myself into doing it as well, because I feel like once you kind of say it, I feel like for me I have to kind of action it. So yeah, let's go. Because actually there's not a lot of people out here now, so that's always a sign to kind of head back for me, because I do feel reassured when there are people around. It just feels a bit more safer, because as much as I do love solo hiking, I do it all the time, I just don't always document it because it's something that's kind of therapeutic for me, and bringing a camera along just feels a little bit like, really, I'm trying to relax and I'm putting this thing in my space and I'm trying to force like conversation when really I just need to be at peace with nature. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with how much I've managed to pick up the camera and enjoy the scenery, minus the hair situation. So we are at like a base level, I would say, to that peak over there. So I'm not sure if you can see, but we are actually losing daylight a lot quicker than stupidly I expected. So we are going to head back down. To abandon that last bit of hike there. The wind, I don't know why, I just hit like a pocket of wind and it just gusted us. Even Bruno was like pinned down to the floor, he was a bit scared. We're gonna make our way back now. I don't know what's happened, but the wind's just gone absolutely mental. So yeah, I think the best thing to do now is just call it a day and head back to the car and make it home safe, because it is never worth it. Like honestly, we've had a really good day and it's not worth getting yourself into any danger for whatever reason, like a personal goal or whatever. It's always best to just be safe. As you can see, I'm ice cold and just red now, so I just took a big beating from the wind. As you can see, it gets dark quite quickly. We're kind of like being chased by the sunlight down here. It's really scary but really fun at the same time. Hi guys, so as you can probably tell, it is the following evening now. Me and Bruno are currently just chilling in our front room following a really fun and adventurous hike yesterday. Honestly, towards the end, I couldn't vlog anything. It started to hailstone like 10 minutes after I put the camera down, and when I say it was hailstones, it was heavy hailstones, and it came out of nowhere, which just goes to show how the weather can really change within seconds when you're out on a hike. That's actually one of the first times that's ever happened to me, but I don't really go out hiking this time of year. I've done it once before, but I think it was 2 years ago now. Me and my sister went to the Sugarloaf, and yeah, we were literally so unprepared. We didn't even have a map with us really, and we got lost. So yeah, that's the story for another day. But I just thought I'd quickly summarise the video because I haven't done an outro yet. On the way back, it did hailstone pretty heavy, and honestly I was so cold. Like I was just could not wait to get back to the car and warm up. And to the right of us, like again, I just wish I picked up my camera, because I'm pretty impressed with how much I actually did pick up my camera throughout this vlog, to be honest with you, and how much I kind of like free-spiritedly spoke to you guys. Whether it's just complete waffle or useful, I don't know. That's up to you guys to decide. But yeah, towards the end when we're walking back, as you guys can see from the video, there were some wild horses and ponies around the area. Didn't see any sheep, which is the first time for us. But yeah, there are some wild ponies on the way back, and honestly, they were doing the deed. in the hailstorm, and all I can hear was them neighing, and it just sounded like really surreal, like we're being battered in the dark by this hailstones, and to the right there were these two white horses just having some quality time in the dark, which was just, yeah, I wish I could have recorded it, but since that happened, all I can hear is that neighing. Even last night when I was sleeping, that was just like echoing through my brain. I cannot get that vision out of my brain, but that is nature for you. It's unpredictable, but I absolutely had a blast. I really enjoyed getting out hiking. It's one of my New Year's resolution, as I mentioned in the beginning, is to spend more time doing things which I enjoy. I feel like it's so important to choose the things that you know make you happy and to continue showing up in the world doing those things, because I feel like it's quite easy to dwell on life and get really sad and worked up over the things that don't work. But actually, if you decide to choose the things that make you happy, it really does feel better. And honestly, since I did this hike yesterday, I just feel really energized and fresh, ready for the new year ahead. And in terms of my content, in terms of my channel, that has confirmed to me the direction that I want to go this year. Is kind of doing more vlogs, more hiking, more adventurous, and just lifestyle sort of stuff. I've actually decided to split my channel into two. I've actually got a new page, ItsKoraWithaK, and that's going to be more like beauty, fashion, hauls, that sort of thing, makeup, outfit of the days and stuff like that. And then this channel is going to be vlogs, hiking, adventure, travel, that sort of thing, because I feel like at the moment whatever I'm doing is just not working, and I feel like people come to my channel and feel a little bit confused, and trust me, I feel just as confused as you guys. Every time I upload I'm like, I don't feel like the last viewers who came to my channel are going to really appreciate seeing me do a charity shop video when they've just come along and found me through my Lanzarote vlog. I feel like it's actually time to kind of split off into two and just see which one works, because I feel like just being the spontaneous person that I am is just not working. I feel like there needs to be structure to my life, as well as having a little bit of free spirit about me. I do feel like when it comes to being online, like that just isn't the culture. As sad as it is, you cannot just show up being your full, like, wild, spontaneous self. You have to have like a category which unfortunately ticks the boxes and you fall into. So I am splitting off this channel into two. You may have seen some of my videos have been privated, or, you know, just for now, but I'm just trying something new this year. I feel like I have a lot of energy towards online creating and just creating stuff in general, but I feel like in terms of marketing and business plan, I haven't really been that great with it in the past. I have so much going on in my brain, and I have a tendency to kind of like get really overwhelmed by that and don't actually action a lot of the stuff that I envision for myself. But this year it is my goal to actually push that content out, make it make sense outside of my brain, and just really focus on niching that style of video, which to me is a really big deal, because I feel like I've been comforted by my channel. It's been over 10 years since I first created this channel, and honestly, I feel like it's been such a journey for me, in a good way, in a bad way sometimes, but I'm not giving up on it. And the main reason why is because it's very personal to me. It's something that has really changed my life. I was so scared to pick up my camera and vlog anything when I first did it. I felt embarrassed. I hated the way I looked. I hated the way I sounded. And just, I was really just not enjoying being online in that way. But the fact I can just sit here in my front room, pick up my camera, film, and just talk like this, and then edit myself back without cringing as much. There is a little bit of cringe there, I'm not gonna lie, but it's not as much to a point where it would just never see the light of day. And I feel like I've just really improved in that way. Like 10 years is a long time to be doing anything. And I really feel like this makes me happy inside. Whether it's a financial gain or a loss, it's not about that at all for me. It is really about just improve my confidence and just creating a little bit of spark in my life. Because I feel like when you're working all the time, when you've got things in your life that give you stress, it is my escapism, it is my joy. And I just love sitting down, like getting excited about videos that I want to create in the future, whether they never happened or not, or they might happen in the future. I don't know that when I'm writing those like ideas down. It's just really fun to kind of make a little mood board for myself every now and again and just go with that. And honestly, this year, I keep repeating this sort of this year, I do feel like more than ever I really want to action my words and just stop writing and just do, because I feel like I've got so many ideas in my little brain and it is getting a little bit overwhelming to a point where I just need to do it basically. Just get out there, post, record, and just take all the stuff that I've learned and just been kind of mood boarding for so many years now and just actually put time aside and do it. Because honestly, there's no time like the present, and I have wasted a good couple of years with just deciding what I want to do in my life, and what the future looks like. And even though I'm not in control of the future, I am in control with my own happiness. It is my job to make me happy. It's no one else's. It's not the world's. It's my job to do the things that I love and spend time making myself happy and improving my life for the better. So that is the mindset this year. The past 10 years has been a mental roller coaster for myself. I started this channel just before my dad passed away because I really struggled with purpose. I struggled with my self-image. I struggled with dark thoughts that hasn't completely gone away. It's lingering around from time to time, and sometimes it's louder, sometimes it's really quiet, but it's there. Yeah, it's been 10 years since my dad passed away, and it's one of the reasons why I started this channel when he was quite poorly, because I decided that I needed to drive myself, give myself purpose to kind of keep going. I was in a really dark place back then, and honestly, I'm a much more lighter place now. I understand my brain more, which was really terrifying for me back then. I really didn't understand depression. I didn't understand that dark path. I didn't really understand grief, friendships, family, how things can just really take a, you know, dark turn, I would say, like, and how much impact people around you have on your life and vice versa, you know. The biggest thing for me overall is actioning my words, my writing, my ideas, and putting myself out there and just seeing where it goes. I feel like showing up for yourself is the most important thing you can do for yourself, whether it's going to therapy, doing things that you love, hobbies, going for that walk, listen to music that you enjoy. I think any way you can, showing up for you, eating well, going to the gym, going for that bike ride, you know, catching up with friends in a cafe. If that brings you genuine joy deep in your heart, keep doing those things, because honestly, it does pay off. Because I feel like I have spent a lot of time sitting on the sofa, wishing I was going for hikes like I did yesterday, envisioning all the places I want to go and see around the world, and just sitting here and just writing all those ideas can be so irritating. I absolutely hate the fact that I don't action them as much as I want. Even though to some I might be travelling, doing the things I love quite a lot. It's not as much as like I want to, which is like very ambitious, I know, but it just consumes me sometimes that I'm not doing those things, and this year is the year for that. So without rambling on too much, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this little hike at Llyn y Fan Fawr. Again, let me know if I'm pronouncing that right or wrong. It has been on my bucket list of places to go in Wales. It is in the Black Mountains region and basically near the Llyn y Fan, but a much more quieter and calmer walk. Actually, I've been to the Llyn y Fan and I feel like this walk was a lot better, more enjoyable. You've got the lakes and you can actually go on for a bit further if you want to, but obviously with a dog. I did leave it a bit late to go yesterday, but that's my night shift pattern just making me just feel all over the place at the moment. But yeah, if I planned that earlier, I could have definitely done the full route, not gonna lie, but I did what I could with the time, and I'm very happy that I did it because it was better than sitting on a sofa wishing I was going to do it. So that is better than anything in my opinion. So yeah, I recommend it a lot. I think it's a really great place to go. It is quite isolated. The car park has no facilities. There's no toilet or cafe. Like the Llyn y Fan, I believe, has toilets and like some portable like cafes at the bottom. I think last time I went there was like a hot dog van and an ice cream van. So you have those facilities nearby, and also a local town as well. But yeah, I feel like the Brecon Beacons area is just absolutely stunning. There are so many routes that you can find on the All Trails app, which is the app that I used for my hike yesterday. I feel like it's really reliable. I don't pay for the subscription. I have in the past, but actually I just used it as a bit of influence on what to do for my day yesterday and the best way to go about it. And honestly, it worked wonders. There was a road closure, so obviously it doesn't update with things like that. But if you read the reviews and people have done it recently, that you might find information about it on there. But as far as it goes, it's just great influence on trying to find a route and seeing if the ideas in your head are actually realistic or not. So it's very reassuring for that aspect. This has been my Llyn y Fan New Year's Day hike and a little update for you guys on my channel situation moving forward. As always, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching, and I'll see you again soon in my next upload. Bye!